Hi! You guys haven't seen me in a while. I feel really uncomfortable talking to a camera. This is weird. Okay, so, as you guys know, I took my LSAT last weekend. I think it went well. I'm not going to know until the end of the month, so I don't know. This is really weird. Oh my god. I haven't talked to a camera in like a month and a half, and I don't know how to do this anymore. Oh my god. Okay, well, as you can tell from the title, which I think is down there now. It's not up there, it's down here. This is a really big collective book haul. All the books that I've bought since August, pretty much. So there's a lot, and I'm just going to get right into it. Hope you enjoy this, and yeah, let's get started. The first book, two books, are actually books that I bought for class like a year and a half ago, but I just recently found them in my parents' stuff, and I was like, oh, I like these books, I'm going to keep them, and I'm going to... This one is This Has Happened, a Italian Family in Auschwitz by Piera Sonnino? Piera Sonnino? I did read this for my European history class, and I'm a sucker for Holocaust novels, so I really did enjoy this, and I recommend it if you are looking for a Holocaust memoir to read. The other one is Their Eyes Were Watching God by Zora Neale Hurston. This book is so interesting. Okay, I don't remember the premise of it. I did read it for a class, so there was a lot going on also, but I do know that the way it is written, it's in the dialect of a southern black family in very early 1900s, I think. So it's really, really hard to understand them at first. It's really hard to know what's going on. So it's like, but eventually I got their voice in my head, and that's how it was. And it was like, I should read you a passage or something. It's like, Lad, 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 it must be a recess in heaven if St. Peter is letting his angels out like this. You got 3 men already laying at the point of death, but heads another fool that's willing to make time go on ya gang. Like, reading it out loud, I sound so dumb, but in my head I've got like this southern black lady in my head reading, and it's really cool. I recommend this book if you liked books in different dialects and accents and stuff. So on to some books that I have bought. There's some that I got from Amazon, some from Half Price Books. None of them were full price because who buys books full price? Is The Best of Me by Nicholas Sparks. I'm just collecting Nicholas Sparks books. This one seemed interesting, and it was $6. So I bought it. I really don't know what it's about. I think, oh yeah, this one is like high school sweethearts that drift apart and then find each other when they're like 25, and it sounded really sweet. I just saw Padfoot and Bronx 07, Raylene, talking about this book. It's A Great and Terrible Beauty by Libba Bray. I think I owned this book before and sold it because I never read it, but it does sound really interesting. It's a boarding school type book with magic, supernatural type things. It looks really interesting, and I want to read it. Perfect Match by Jodi Picoult. I really enjoy Jodi Picoult. I like The Pact and My Sister's Keeper and 19 Minutes. And there's a bunch of other books of her that I've read. I haven't read this one. It is about a lawyer, which I'm going to law school, hopefully, so it's a little bit what attracted me to this book. Yeah, I'm really not exactly sure what the rest of it is about, but it did seem interesting to me, so I picked it up because it was cheap. The next book I have already read, because it's a children's book and it's all of like 100 pages long. Tuck Everlasting by Natalie Babbitt. This is one of my favorite movies, and I did get the movie cover because that's just the cover that I found. I love this movie. I could watch it over and over and over again, so I was like, oh my god, it's a book? I didn't know that. So I grabbed it and I read it in like, I think it took me maybe half an hour to read this book, honestly. I mean, it's small and it's for children. But I was so mad because she's only like 10 in the book. Like, she does not look like Alexa, whatever her name is, Badal. Because she was like, in the movie she's like 15, they fall in love and it's a good thing. She's only 10. Like, and he's still 17. Like, that's not normal. So there was no love story in this book, and I was very, very upset about that. I've also read this book before. I've talked about it because I got the sequel or whatever. The Da Vinci Code by Dan Brown. I love this book so much. Even though so much of it's wrong. So much. But it is a very good book. It kept me on the edge of my seat. I have Angels and Demons back on my bookshelf over there. Oh, and you can see my Harry Potter books. I bought Harry Potter books. I guess I'll do that next. I'm not going to go get them, but up there on my Harry Potter shelf. The 4th and 7th books I just recently bought because I didn't have the dust covers for them, so I wanted a complete, pretty, hardcover, old cover section. I do like the new covers, but not nearly as much as those because I don't like change. Yeah. Next is a book, I actually bought this, I think it's from Goodwill, 13 Reasons Why by Jay Asher. I've heard so many good things about this novel. It's about someone who commits suicide and leaves 13 letters to their loved ones, and it sounds really sad and depressing, and sometimes you just need one of those books. I've also read this book before, but I needed to own it because I love it so much. Anna and the French Kiss. I found it on Amazon for really cheap, and it's a hardcover, and I really, really like this book, and I can't wait to reread it. And then, this book kind of makes me mad. It's Shatter Me by Tahereh Mafi, but Amazon did not tell me that it was a library copy, so it's got that stupid stuff right there, and I haven't, and like the thing is taped on, and that makes me really mad, and I haven't really figured out how to get it off without ripping the cover. Anyways, I have heard really, really good things about this book, and I don't really like the cover at all. I wish the other covers, like, because the other covers have the eye, and it looks really pretty, but whatever, it was cheap, and I can always just buy the other copy if I like it. So the next ones are just from the other day. I sold some of the books that I knew I would never read, ever, to half-price books, and I bought some books with the money they gave me. First one is Room by Emma Donoghue. It's a hardcover book for $8. $8. I've heard a lot of booktubers talking about this book. I don't even know what it's about, but I saw it and I was like, I want it. So I bought it. Story of my life. If I Stay by Gail Forman. I've been looking at this book since probably high school. When did it come out? It came out in 2009. So pretty much, I mean, I graduated in 2009. So I've pretty much been looking at this since my freshman year of college. And I'm like, I should read that. I really need to read that. And I never have. And I found it at the used bookstore, and it's it's a little loved, but it's a good copy, and I'm finally going to read it. I'm pulling these out of the bag, and I don't know what they are, and it makes me really happy because I kind of forgot what I bought. Shadow Kiss by Rachel Mead. This is the second in the Vampire Academy series. I still haven't read the first one, and I'm really mad because I have the first one in hardcover, and I haven't been able to find this in hardcover anywhere. So if any of you guys know where I can find them in hardcover, tell me, because I'm just going to have to buy Vampire Academy, the first one, in softcover. Because I can't handle them being indifferent, but I know that I'm going to read Vampire Academy this month because it's Halloween and it's going to be about vampires, so I wanted to get the second one in case I fall in love with it. The next two books are Emma and Mansfield Park by Jane Austen. I really want all of my Jane Austen books to look the same, but they're not going to because I buy them in different places. But I want to read Emma first because, not only because I've never read it and I really should, I'm a self-proclaimed Jane Austen lover because I have read Mansfield Park, but also because Hank Green has his new Emma approved vlog series, and I haven't read Emma, so I don't really understand the references, and I would really like to read it. So I got these. They were like $2 each, so that is the end of my book haul. Look at all the books that I got. It was exciting. And I'm getting more used to talking to the camera. I don't even know, guys. It's been a really long time. So tell me some books that you guys have bought in the past couple of months. Also, what you'd like to see from me. I have a couple of ideas. I've been like jotting down things. I'm like, ooh, that booktuber did this. I want to do it. And so I don't really know where I was going with that thought, but I have a lot of ideas for videos to make, and just let me know what you guys want to see. I'm excited to be back doing this. I will talk to you later. Bye.